Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I achieved this makeup look that I'm wearing right here. Do you see that? This makeup look? Take it in. I am using the Makeup Geek slash MannyMua palette collaboration. I'm obsessed with this palette. This is what the shades look like. If you guys want a video dedicated to this palette, let me know. I could do like a review, swatches, and stuff like that. I will definitely do one. I actually think I might just still do one, but yeah, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you want to see how I achieved it, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm actually starting off by applying my eye cream. This is the First Duty Triple Remedy by First Aid Beauty. I like this because it has a little metal spoon-ish thing on the other side of it, so it kind of helps to depuff and cover up any dark circles. I love this stuff. It's also going to help hydrate my under eye. And then we're moving in to the MannyMua palette. I'm so excited. I love this palette. I am going to be taking the shade Beaches and Cream as my transition. With this shade, I'm using a Morphe M441 brush, and this is literally, I'm just throwing this into the crease. Literally, like, no rhyme or reason. You can definitely be sloppy with this this color. You're not going to be able to see. It's going to be covered up by another shade in a few seconds, and I'm going to be using the shade Sora. It's a little bit of a deeper, more burnt orange brown shade, and I really like this. I'm using this just to kind of deepen up that outer crease and then buffing it into the rest of the crease where I applied that transition shade. I'm really going to be like packing on color and then blending it out. Basically, for this whole entire look, that is what is the key to success. Is actually like depositing and blending. Literally just blend until you can't blend anymore. That's all I'm going to say about this eye makeup look. Just keep blending. Taking the shade Mars, I'm going to be taking this on a more dense, precise brush. This is the M433 by Morphe. I'm completely obsessed. My favorite like depositing brush for the crease area. I'm depositing color and then again blending it out. I don't want it to be red. I just want it to be kind of like a pinky red, like not like completely red like it is in the pan. I just wanted it to have a little bit of like a pink undertone. So what I'm doing is I'm gradually building up the color. So I'm focusing it again just right on the outer corner, depositing the most product and then bringing it into the crease and then going back in with that big fluffy brush and buffing it out. Taking the shade Cosmopolitan, it's a really pretty like rose gold shade. I love this color. I'm going to be packing this color all over the eyelid. You can definitely wet your brush with like a Max Fix Plus, or you can use makeup like makeup removing wipes and just wet your brush a little bit just to pack it on, make it a little bit more shimmery and more metallic. But I actually like the finish that I got just by using the color by itself. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more of that Mars shade just to make sure there's no harsh lines. And then I just wanted to deepen up that outer corner a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Aphrodite, and this is a really nice dark chocolate brown shade. I'm using very, very little of this product and depositing it the same areas I applied the Mars shade just to deepen it up, add a little bit more definition, and it kind of turns the red into a more kind of like plummy, like a purpley shade. It's really nice, but I still want most of the red to peek through up in the crease, but just in the outer crease, I want more of that brown shade. And then again, just blending it out. The whole look is literally just depositing and blending, like I said. And then I lost some of that lid color in the process of blending, so I'm just packing on more of that color. And I'm going to take lashes now. I'm using the Flutter lashes in the style Ashley. And I applied my lashes off camera just because I was having some technical difficulties with them. But taking the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, I'm applying this all over my face. I love this primer just for blurring out any pores or imperfections. Also, I didn't notice my Starbucks drink was in the back, but in case you're wondering, it is a venti iced peach green tea lemonade with fizz. And then for foundation, I'm going to be mixing the TooFaced Born This Way and Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I definitely love this combination. I felt like I needed a little bit of coverage today. My skin was just not having it. And then just buffing it out with an E56 brush by Morphe. I've literally been loving this brush for foundation and concealer. It's literally the best thing I've ever used. It's like a beauty blender on a brush. Taking the Becca Under Eye Corrector Concealer, this is just one shade, but I love this to cancel out my dark circles. Also, that eye cream that I applied in the earlier part of the video has a little bit of a pink undertone to it as well, so that also kind of helped with dark circles. I'll leave that link down below. You guys will literally be obsessed with it. I'm buffing this out with my finger just because the warmth of my finger kind of blends out the thickness of this concealer. And then I'm going back in with that E56 brush as well to buff it out. Now for concealer, I'm using the Bare Minerals Stroke of Light Concealer. I absolutely love this stuff. It just has a natural glow to it, but it's very light coverage. And I like it because it doesn't cake up under the eye area as well. I'm using this for the under eye, the bridge of the nose, the chin, cupid's bow, and the forehead. And then again, that same foundation brush that I used, that Morphe E56, I'm using that to buff all of this out. I know I said it already, but this brush is literally a beauty blender on a brush. It honestly just like buffs everything out so perfectly. I don't know how it does it. And then you want to make sure to set everything with a powder once you're done with your creams. I'm using the Morphe 9C palette. I'm just setting the whole area that I applied that concealer. So again, just the under eye, bridge of the nose, the forehead, all that jazz. And then to make sure to set my face, I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. I like this because I have really dry skin and it's just a very light setting powder. It doesn't pack on a lot of product. And then we're moving on to bronzer. I'm using the Hoola Benefit. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. And a Morphe E50 brush. I'm using this to kind of carve out my cheeks, but also just blend it out so it's still bronze and not like a complete contour, but not completely bronzer. I don't know, does that make sense? It's like in between contouring and bronzing. For blush, I'm taking the Becca Wild Honey. This is literally my favorite blush ever. It's like a warm, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's peach, but it has a little bit of brown in it. For highlighting, I'm taking the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the shade, I think it's light beige. I'll leave it down below, I'm not too sure. But I really like this color because it adds a little bit more of like a natural glow, but for some reason I just wanted to glow even more. So I'm taking the Anastasia Glow Kit and I'm mixing Mimosa and Crushed Pearl. And just with that Morphe 310 fan brush, literally the best brush I've used for highlighting, it's just going to pack on that product for me. Now for finishing on the eyes, I'm going to be using my MAC Costa Riche eyeliner. I am lining the waterline and then I'm also kind of applying that product right underneath the waterline. I don't know, like right on top of my lashes. Does that make sense? And then just like buffing it out. And then same thing, just lining it, apply it on top of the lashes, and blend it out. I also went in with a little bit of that Aphrodite shade and the Mars, just a tiny, like barely anything on my brush, just to add a little bit more of like that purple shade. Mixing the MAC Lip Liner in Spice and Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. That is going to be my lip shade. So of course, I'm just going to line my lips and then fill them in. And then go ahead and apply the lipstick. You can definitely go for any lip color with this look. I originally wanted to go for like a glossy pink lip, but I decided to go nude and matte. Taking the shade Artemis, I went ahead and applied it to my inner tear duct area just because I forgot. And then after you're done with that, that completes this whole look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!